is down. Oh no. I accidentally dropped right into the middle of their camp.
Get out of here!
What terrible luck. I was in that dude's tent. Like, that exact guy. I think it was so dark he didn't realize that I was not one of his boys, though. He thought I, like, belonged there, and I was just, like, someone that was just in the wrong tent. Alright. I could... Stealth 21. I could keep stabbing them in the neck and stuff, but we want to see if that potion's gonna work. Now, in theory, they should wake up and go to that pot for breakfast, and then start dropping by noon. I'm gonna put my armor back on. Is that guy heaving?
You're mine!
This guy's in heavy armor. Oh! You're not, though. Your head's exposed.
Show what you're made of!
Okay, we have an open wound. We're bleeding. Okay, it's bandaged. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Wait, the surprise attack perk procced shooting the dead man's butt. That's weird. Peak male humor. I am what I am. Imagine if I forgot what I did to that and took a bite. Did it actually kill anyone? There are less people in the camp. There was like 7 to 9 of them earlier, so maybe it took some of them out and then they just walked off and died somewhere else. The quest marker is still here. This is really stupid. Just gonna sit down for a couple hours, see if any of them come back. Just sleep among the fresh smell of dead bandits. Get proof that Eggman is dead. Oh, here we go. This is Eggman. Eggman's hat. That's what it was. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Equipment. Oh, no, I don't need to repair the hat. Maybe they went into town. Yeah, I poisoned their food. They just go kill the whole town. I'm like, oh, that didn't work.
God grant you health. What would you like, friend?
So I was in Eggman's camp.
Damn. I'm glad you're still alive. Was it bad there? What about Eggman?
You need not fear him any longer. He's taken care of. I brought you his hat, so you'll believe me.
Fuck's sake. That's Eggman's pilgrim hat.
He was a pilgrim.
Bollocks! He was a murderer, but that band of his caught a pilgrim. They forced him to walk around the camp until he collapsed from exhaustion. Just like that. For entertainment. Can you believe it? Then Eggman stole his hat.
Damn. Well, now it's yours.
Thanks. I'll wear it in honor of that poor, tormented fellow.
Thanks, I'll wear it. Medium scholarship skill check. Have a mass then?
Now about holding a mass for that pilgrim. If he suffered so much on this earth, you could help him on his way to God, right?
That's a very good idea. Thanks, friend. Here's your reward. You deserved it. And may God be with you.
Will dog follow? Oh yeah, so earlier I told the dog to stay because he's not very good at stealth. But I can do
Come here!
that, and if he's really far away, it'll kind of snap him back to you.
Heel!
Let's see. Is there another quest?
What would you like, sir?
How's life been treating you, innkeeper?
Fine, thanks for asking. The foundry workers are always mighty thirsty in the evening after slaving away at those hot furnaces all day long. They drink so much ale, I can hardly keep up with bringing it over. So, I can't really complain. I'm not the type of innkeeper to get an inn only to complain about it being full.
What's new around here?
Well, Zedmira Blacksmith had one too many a while back and told me some curious things. His wife was having an affair with Tomlin Brutons from Horsham, but then she sent her Zedmir to rough Tomlin up. I've no idea how things are between them. Strange thing is, Zedmir's a big fella, but Tomlin still beat the shit out of him. Don't mention it to Zedmir though. He was all upset about it. But you could ask Kona, his wife. You might find out what's really going on there. And that's about it.
Interesting news. Thank you, innkeeper. What's new around here?
Nothing much really. If you're looking for a job, try...
Okay. Well, we've got the rumors. Alright, just go into the next marker. What's this one? There's something in here.
Grosh told me over a few beers that you had a thing with someone from Horsham, and your husband got battered because of it.
Merciful Mary, so
Imagine just someone just bust into your house like, hey, heard you're sleeping around. How's life? Like, like, what? Why are you in my house? Why? How do you know this?
Grosh has been blabbing about me to God knows who. The shame of it. I'll have you know I did no such thing. I'm an honest woman.
My apologies. I'm merely repeating what I heard. So how are things between you?
There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need.
What?
A thunderstone.
What are you trying to evolve an Eevee?
It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wagers it in fights.
I see. Now it all makes sense to me. So that's why your husband fought him.
Exactly. You see, nothing dishonest. But Stimir is feeling ashamed that young Bruthans gave him a thrashing.
What is a thunderstone?
Well, they're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface. And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
What can these stones do?
Well, lots of things. If you have one, it protects you from all harm, helps you in battle, and brings good luck. It also wards off and cures
All hard. Imagine we hand her the stone and we're like, let's test it, and punch her in the face.
diseases. And if you put it into the rafters of your cottage,
Ma'am, I don't think it's working.
you'll be protected from fire and all manner of other calamities.
What does the thunderstone look like?
Well, from what I saw of Tomlin's, it's the size of a grown man's fist, perhaps a tad bigger, sort of elongated and curiously shaped. It's flat on one side and has a round hole through the middle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for...
You prayed to God to get you this rock? God's like, yo, I got bigger things on my plate right now.
help. And now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to help me.
Why are you so desperate for this piece of rock?
That's my business.
Look, if I'm to help you, I need to know what you're going to do with this stone. I don't want to get caught up in any witchcraft.
This is no witchcraft. It's just... fine. Listen, I'm afraid for my child. And myself. All my babies died shortly after birth.
Oh.
Bless their souls. And birthing is very hard for me. I nearly died last time. The stone has the power to help me and protect my next infant. That's why I want it.
Suddenly sad. Okay.
All right, I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you. This means so much to me.
Save your thanks for when I bring it to you.
I shall. Don't you worry about that. We've got some groschen put by, so you'll be handsomely rewarded.
Ma'am, your
I'm
food's
also
on fire.
good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse from her.
I have the
And
best
I'll
horse in the
pray
game.
and intercede for you, I swear.
All right, you have yourself a deal. I'll go to Horshan and take on that Tomlin fellow.
God bless you.
But chat,
The
Tomlin
Brutans
has the
have a big
Thunderstone.
farm.
He's protected
There's
from
a
all
wayside
harm.
shrine in front of the gate and an orchard out the back. That's where you should find him. But be careful and don't underestimate him. The stone has great power and it won't be easy. Take care now.
Side quest found, the Thunderstone. Is he here or in another village? He's in another village. Okay. Alright, Pebbles. Oh, we gotta eat some food. On the road, you see 2 armed men surrounded by dead bodies of villagers. The men are searching and robbing them. You saw them before they saw you. Ride up to them.
What are you staring at? You're a...
Trying to get him away from the horse. Oh, no, you don't! He started to get that crossbow out, and I was like, Faint up. That's why I like the hammer, chat. Look how thick that helmet is. This thing went right through it. Look at that. Look at that pointy end. Le bonk. Wait, is there a frog on my hammer? It looks like I've got a frog pogging on it. Just walk up to people and be like, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Ah! Just smash them in the head. Alright, so they killed some people. Let's put that away. Choose. Oh god, I just noticed something. Alright, chat, look. See this guy's gear? See that red droplet? That means there's blood on his equipment, okay? This guy, same thing. There's blood on his equipment, okay? This guy. He pooped himself. I mean, he's dead, so you can't make fun of him too much, but, yeah, this guy pooped himself. My Lotus, the Disc Lord, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate the support, welcome. That is a huge help. Chat, you heard about Twitch Prime? Well, my Lotus has. Alright. So we're almost there. We gotta eat. Alright. Dude, honey gives... Dude, what? Honey gives 31 nourishment. Honey is as filling as 15 and a half apples. Alright, so we came here and did the fighting ring earlier.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a Thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the Berg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right. And my conscience was getting the better of me. Well, as for you, you've cut the locals down to size. Impressive work.
Yeah, I already won the tournament in this town.
But if those fists of yours are still itching, you could try your luck over in Miskovitz. Blood runs hot in those lads, so you'll fit right in like a thumb up an arse. And if you're as stupid as you are brave, there's a shit pit in the Berg they call the Hole. They're hard as nails there. Beat the shit out of each other with iron gloves. Fucked up if you ask me, but each to his own.
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya? Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
Let's just say it again. No, you know what? Let's tell him why.
But Kona from Grund really needs the stone.
Yeah, I know. She came by, and I told her, as I've told everyone else, that I found the stone, so by rights, it's mine. Not just anyone can find a stone like that. Only a person it's destined for. It wouldn't be right to give it to someone else. That would be tempting fate, and nothing good would come of it.
I challenge you to a fight. Let's fight for the Thunderstone. Or have I made you shit your brays?
The only shit being spouted here is from your mouth. You know you can't win, don't ya? No one's beaten me for as long as I can remember. And besides, I have the stone. So just back off and forget about it. I'm doing you a favor, because I want to spare you the embarrassment and some pretty fucking painful bruises.
I beat Stanley?
Look here, big man. I kicked the arses of Stanley and all the others here. With my finger up my nose at that. So I reckon you'll be soft as shit too. But to give the devil his due, I'd still like to find out for myself.
Yeah, I get it. You're provoking me. Nice try.
He bows.
Have it your way. If there's one thing I
Get
really
taunted,
hate,
sir.
it's arrogant, cocky outsiders who think they know it all. Prepare for a beating. You know the rules. No armor. Strap down to your waist. Then we'll meet in the pen. You'll place your wager against the stone, and then you'll get an ass kicking.
I'm ready for this.
Always.
You've got the stone.
Don't you worry about that. I don't expect to part with it anyway. I'm looking forward to taking your coin instead. Have you got enough?
500 gold bet. That's like 5 villages' annual income.
Here it is. I'm no cheat.
Trust, but back it up with proof. I always say.
Trust but verify.
Well, we have everything we need. Let me just take off my coat and we'll get started. Go fuck yourself.
Give it all you got. Granny can punch harder than you. My granddad loves following you. Show him what for. Knock his teeth out.
Kick.
You have a cave master, eh, doggy?
The T-pose.
I beat you. The prize is mine.
Yeah, you did. But it was close. I almost had you myself.
Close? Not one bit. I was all over you from the start.
Bollocks you were. You're just lucky I fucked up my back yesterday.
Don't need to be so upset. Not so bad. Just a little embarrassment and a few bruises, right? But let's not waste time. You owe me my money back and the stone along with it.
You'll get your money back, goes without saying. Here you are.
Perfect. What about the stone?
Well, I can't give you that. Because I don't have it.
What? But the stone was your stake.
No, it wasn't. It was your idea that if you won, I'd give you the stone. I didn't actually promise you anything like that.
Look, you yokel prick. Don't twist this. You tried to hoodwink me, and now you're playing word games.
I suppose it was a bit sneaky of me. But what the hell? I figured if you were up for a fight, I'd at least make a groschen or two out of it. I just wasn't expecting to lose. That's all.
But people said...
Spoken like a true gambler.
So it's all horseshit?
No, it wasn't made up. I really did find a Thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before
Wait,
it
Hansel was the
disappeared.
lady's husband, wasn't it?
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the first farm on the right. They're hired hands there. That much I found out. If you find the stone, please bring it back to me. I'll make sure you're well rewarded. You have my word. I was the one who found it, so by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
Look, I won fair and square. But I still don't have that Thunderstone of yours in my hand. Truth be told, I'm feeling a little cheated. You could at least throw a dog a bone, eh?
Bollocks to that. You got your wager back, so don't be getting greedy now. And you barely won anyway. If you want anything more from me, bring me back my Thunderstone.
You're right. Enough of this.
I'm glad we see eye to eye. No point in making a mountain out of a molehill, I say.
You're not wrong.
Guessing once I get it, I'll have the choice to bring it back to him or the other lady.
Tell me, how did you come by the stone in the first place?
That's a secret.
If you came by it honestly, why be so secretive about it?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not one to brag, that's all. And until it's back in my hands, I don't want to talk about it.
I can appreciate that. But sharing a story isn't exactly bragging.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. On the way to Wizard's Quarry. You probably know the place. I was going to take a shortcut through the woods, but there'd been a hell of a storm about a week before. It tore off roofs, carried away some shepherd's huts, even toppled the tower on those fortifications at Gutenberg. And it very nearly flushed us out of here too. A proper act of God it was. Well, the forest was a complete mess, so I couldn't go that way. So I decided I'd go through the field. And all of a sudden, I stumble over something. And what do I see? A thunderstone right under my foot. Stroke of luck it was.
Did it put my gear back on? Yeah, it did. Okay. Can I wash again? Yes. That restores a little bit of health. Alright. Okay. Well, that is way over there. I think I will actually ride there manually because there's a lot of the map between here and there that I do not have.
Quick! Quick!